pleasing myself or pleasing the Lord? Pleasing myself or pleasing Jesus? Pleasing God? No, brother, sister. Do it for Jesus. It is all pleasing yourself or pleasing God. In a world full of self-seekers, be a cross-bearer. One lady once told me after she divorced her husband that she did it for herself. She did it for herself. And she was convinced she had the right to do so because her husband sinned many years ago. And then she said she forgave him, but at a later stage, when it suited her, she used it for justification to divorce her husband. We can't forgive today and tomorrow we don't forgive anymore. You never do anything for yourself. You do it for God. Secondly, there is no forgiveness when we say, I did it for myself. It is also not what God expects from us. These are not traits of a true Christian, a true follower of Jesus. I once read that a president of a country said when he was divorcing his wife to marry another man's wife, he said, I quote his exact words, I'm going to divorce my wife to marry this other woman now, and I will make it right with God at a later stage. He was actually saying, I do what please me, and God can wait. Is that pleasing God? Or is that pleasing yourself? Or is that the process of actually pleasing Satan? If you do not please God in everything that you do, then you please Satan instead. Ephesians 5 verse 10 says, and try to discern what is pleasing to the Lord. So we must think about it. We must discern what is acceptable, what is pleasing, not only acceptable, but what is pleasing to the Lord. Colossians 1 verse 10 says, so as to walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, fully pleasing to Him, bearing fruit in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God. Fully pleasing God. Romans 8 verse 8, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. We must live in the Spirit with Jesus. In the flesh, we cannot please God. It is a natural human tendency to seek to please ourselves. And we find it so hard to focus on pleasing God. But those that's believing in Jesus will at least try their uttermost best to please Jesus, to please God.